Great oratory allows transparency. The truth should be told, not sold. So unlearn and relearn. Progress of Death, PCC Ministries. Listen to the grow. Declare war on yourself. Self-preservation. Building the force field, part 3. In these days and times, man, from here on in, we have to declare war on ourselves and go back to the basics. But what do I mean? Let me go on my big chair and speak this, because I have to get comfortable. Because people are at a loss right now, and they don't understand what's going on. So I got to break it down to them on a level where there's no other. You just have to understand it or you don't. You have to declare war on yourself, people. And what do I mean by that? I did the first 2 videos. Go check them out. Self-preservation 1, building the force field. Self-preservation 2, how to build a force field. And self-preservation 3, declare war on yourself, which is a part of building the force field and thickening the force field. You know, part 2, part 3. So when you declare war on yourself, you have to fight those demons that are within you. We've been raised with so many demons over the years that it's hard for us to even recognize that we have demons in us. Like even right now, you see what I'm holding? The phone is one of the biggest demons. We live in our phones. We're on social networks. We do things unconsciously. Like you'll find yourself picking up your phone and going to a certain app without even thinking about it. It's just instincts now. So you have to wean those things out of you. You have to learn how to use the time to go back to the basics. You have to learn how to get back to nature. What I'm saying is we're gonna have to learn how to cleanse with this day and time. It's 2020 in the middle of March. So we have a virus going around right now, and everybody's scared. It's like a big pandemic. So what people have to do is go back to nature, start doing things more natural. The food that they take, you gotta, if you're fighting a virus or you want to build up resistance for a virus, it's best you limit your animal intake, like limit your meats. Some people can't stop, so you limit it. You take a lot out of your diet. You eat it a couple of times a week or once a week until you eliminate it. Some people feel they have to have it because of their workouts or whatever they feel. To me, that's all a myth. It's all in here. But we have to go back to those type of things. We have to learn how to use what the Creator has given us naturally. And we have to declare war on ourselves by fighting those urges and those demons and those drugs and the drugs, be it the TV, the drugs, be it the real drugs that you smoke, you inhale, or whatever, you shoot it up, whatever you do. You have to fight all those things off, because those things are becoming, like, those things are just going to become a deterrent to you. Because if you're fighting for your life and trying to survive, all those habits and wants and needs that you're going to have to fight, you're basically a junkie. You're going to be just, oh my God, I need my phone. I need those drugs. I need that weed. I need this. You got to be sober out here now, man. You got to be sober. You got to save your money. You got to invest in more food. Learn how to plant. If you have a place to plant crops, learn how to plant food. Get your artillery up just in case you might have to shoot somebody. Start practicing combat. Start training. Start running. Start leaning down. This is not a bulk era no more. There's no more mass. There's no more steroids. There's no more creatines and all those supplements that you're going to take to build muscle. We're not in the muscle building era right now. We're in the leaning down era. We're going to have to use our body weight. We're going to have to, you can still lift the weights, but where you going to get all those supplements and all those things if you're trying to survive? Nobody's thinking about that. So you're going to be working out, but you're going to be back to the basics. You're going to be doing body weight. You're going to be training more cardio, more calisthenics type workouts, more endurance type workouts. You're going to have to learn how to fast. People, a lot of y'all never fasted a day in your lives because you feel like you're dying if you take a day off. And I tell these people all the time, yo, you want to take precautions? Learn how to fast once a week or something. I can't do that. I can't. But then these same people, they running around buying out all the stores and saying, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I tell them, yo, you need to fast. No, I can't. So what is it, man? You taking precautions or you're not? Because when it comes to the extreme, nobody wants to go to the extreme of things. And the extreme is what's going to save your life. You have to learn how to do without. That's the whole basic of that's the whole emphasis of survival. Learning how to do without for a couple of days or, maybe a week. You might not have no food. So you drink the water and you just learn. That's why the 1 meal a day diet was great, because back in the days, people used to go days without food, and then they find food, they rack up, and then they go days like animals, like a bear. A bear will hibernate, and the food that he has stored inside of him is what he's living off of. So your fat storage is basically what you be living off of. So people have to learn how to adapt. I think a lot of cultures, basically American culture, a lot of people are so used to their phones, so used to Wi-Fi, so used to hot water, that if they got taken away from them, they wouldn't know what to do. That's why I kind of like it down here. And when I came down here, I got back to the basics. I was hanging up my clothes, I wasn't hand washing my clothes, but my clothes was getting washed, and I would go hang them up. And I don't have no hot water, so I bathe cold shower every day. And I'm used to it. Sometimes you got to go catch the water. And, people are used to that. Certain cultures aren't used to that. Certain people aren't used to that. And if there's a virus and a pandemic, people are going to have to adjust. And some people won't make it because they're going to go crazy. And when they're living, you can't get your cigarettes, when you can't get your weed, when you can't get your alcohol, you're going to be sober and you're going to be mad at the people that's around you because you can't get what you want to get because it's not available to you. So it's going to be arguments. It's going to be more. That'll raise the blood pressure. That'll raise all the stress levels, and that'll cause fights and riots and chaos. And all the junkies are going to be coming out looking to pillage. And that's when you're going to have your pistol. All the junkies are looking for a battery. They're looking for a charger for their phone. I'm talking about the junkies, the social junkies, the people that need certain things. And it's like, if it's not there, it's just not there. If everybody have to quarantine for a certain amount of time, that's going to be tough, man, because I don't know. That's like a shutdown thing. Like everything will shut down. But you just have to practice those things from now, because just in case it comes back again. I feel like we always go back to our comfort zone and get comfortable. Like when Hurricane Sandy came and when people lost their power, I feel like that taught me something. It taught me something. When my house was damn near my house froze. We was out of heat for 2 weeks, and that's big in New York City. So I just felt like, damn, what if this happened for a year, months? I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't have no generator. I didn't have nothing, and I still didn't get prepared because I got into my comfort zone. Sometimes something drastic got to happen for people to really take charge and say, yo, what if this was to happen? That's why it's good to live on an island sometimes, because it's warm, and if lights go off, they go off. We're used to that. Water go off, it go off. We're used to that. You got to get used to not having sometime, people. You gotta go back to the basics. All these things don't mean nothing no more. All your material things, your car, your phone, your clothes, your possessions, your earrings, your diamonds, those don't mean nothing when the world is shut down. Get back to valuing things that mean something. The food, the water, and your family and your close people around you, man. We're in dangerous times right now. So we have to get our mind right and focus in on what's important. Because these are some dangerous times. Even if we go back to normal, you always gonna have that like it's like a trauma. So you just have to be ready at all times. Don't get back into the comfort zone. Stay on point and stay into the basics. Stay. Don't go back to the regular world. It's not gonna be the same. Okay? So that's all I gotta say, man. Keep thickening that force field. Keep building that wall and carry on.